Hello, John here, also known as Veninator, and welcome back to the TGC Tours. So we're into round number 2 of the Autism Speaks Charity Classic at Playa Sayona. And yeah, first round, wow, that was challenging. I wasn't expecting that. So 5 under we got in the end, which, to be honest, I'm really happy with when I really look at it in retrospect, because at one point I thought I wasn't even going to get under par. It was really hard to get any birdies. But there's two. I got an eagle on 2 different holes, and the first one, for whatever reason, I found it really easy to get that. The second one, I don't know. I got a bit lucky with this approach shot, but I'm pleased that I did it. Let's see what round number 2 is like. So we're on the black tees again, pin set 2, of course. So we've got medium winds, we've got default fairway firmness. Green firmness is moderate, so it's slower this time round. The green speed is fast. So the green fairway, the fairways are firm. Okay. Yeah, so this is tough. It's a tough one. But, yeah, I mean, 5 under. The cut line is about 500 at 5 under at the moment. So, if we carry on playing the way we have, we should make the cut quite comfortably. I've hit this 2 right. I mean, I wish it was middle of the fairway, but it's not.
Second shot here on the first.
Okay, am I going to be able to get this over the lid of this bunker? And it's comfortably over it. Okay, right, I'm going to try and trust my chip. It's a decent chip, actually. It's a very decent chip. I could not ask for much more than that, other than it going into the hole, so there we go. Yeah, maybe, what am I talking about? My chipping's great. Yeah, so in the last video I was talking about how I'm not very confident in my chipping. That's really one of the first attempts I've had at doing one. Yeah, I've been very cautious going into this to begin with, probably just because of how challenging it felt.
This one's about 175 to the pin.
Confidence is pretty high in general in my game. We had a good first event. We got 36 under through 4 holes.
This one's
not the best shot.
To the right on approach.
That's okay.
Setting up for our 3rd shot.
Oh wow, that really went.
All right, if you can sink this, snatch a birdie.
So I got an eagle on this one. This is the one I got the easy eagle on, and now I've just done whatever this is. Not a good effort. I mean, the putt's fine. The pacing was good, so I got a par out of that, which it's been a bit hit and miss, but that's all right. It's okay. I'm going to take the fact that I got a par there. Okay, it's okay.
Let's see what happens here on the 3rd hole.
So, right, let's see. So I'm going to add a little bit of loft. 98%. The wind's pulling it down and to the left.
It's
close.
Here's a 10-foot putt. This one's on a good line.
And that's a good putt. There we go. Brilliant. So we got our first birdie of the round. And yes, so there we go. So we're 6 under.
6 under par,
or 1 under for the round so far. Yeah, 6 under is looking okay. We're fairly respectable at this time. It's definitely not a great slow. I don't know. I can sort of criticise myself all I want, but yeah, it's going okay. It's a very average round so far, or it's been a very average tournament so far. So I'd go for the safer option going over this end. A bit of a better flop shot than I've been hitting recently. Yeah.
It could be a birdie if you want to drop this in the hole.
Nice, and a tap-in birdie, so that's great. That's 2 birdies in a row. Starting to get a bit of confidence going, feeling a bit more relaxed playing.
Got a right to left breeze on this hole.
You can see with the swing path, I really aimed for the right then. I was thinking I don't want to hit it into the water. Not the smart way of playing golf is to worry about what you don't want to do. No, yeah.
Too
So I hit
much
it
to the
slow
right.
and the swing path was to the right, so
No,
not the best.
unlucky. Missed the green on that one.
This is a tricky
our
one.
third shot.
Okay, it's not the best, but it's okay. It's on the green.
Lining up an 8-foot putt.
It's potentially savable. Potentially. And it's doing it. Oh, there we go. We just about saved it. Okay, so we got a par. And so we're actually 2 under at the moment through 5, which is better than the first round's
par at the moment.
current, like the level I was at on the first round. So that's good. Pleased with that side of things. So 2 under through 5.
Loading up for a par 5 here. Really nice swing.
Yeah, that's decent. Going to be in a okay area of the
and we got about
of the fairway, which is fine.
To go from here.
Okay, I like that swing. Hit it a bit slow, so it went a bit too right. Okay.
This is what our third shot's looking like.
That's a decent looking chip again, so the pacing's great.
Nice tempo on that chip, just nice.
And this is a tap-in birdie again, so there you go, that's another birdie.
And after that one, you're sitting at 8 under.
We're playing a bit more consistent, easy-going golf on the second round, which is it's the way to do it. Look, chasing a score is not a smart way to play the game. So I might have been a bit too guilty of in that first round.
Nicely done. You got some good contact there.
So that's only 93%, but I think that's worked out quite nicely, actually.
Second shot here on the 7th.
Okay, what's going to work here? The wind will pull this, but it won't pull it massively. I'm going to go over here with it. Oh, 98%. Okay, that's quite good.
Come on, bounce to the right.
It's going to roll back down a little bit. Okay.
I'll take that.
Didn't quite get the slope.
Right, here we go. This one.
So it didn't roll down too dramatically, but it worked sort of how I expected it. The greens are 155, which is much more what I'm expecting, what I'm used to, I should say.
This is for your par.
It's a shame. That was not an easy putt. Going downhill like that, I find that a bit tricky. But that's the sort of stuff I'm going to have to start making if I'm really going to go up the leaderboards.
Okay, 8th hole.
But you know what? It's not something I'm too concerned about at this exact moment. So hit it slow and the swing path to the right, but the wind is strong enough, fortunately, that it's pushed it onto the fairway.
And this one's around 140
okay, so that's about right here, the gap wedge. Ooh. Yeah, that line really did loop that. It wasn't too bad, though, in the end. Had a bit of backspin. Bring it up a little bit, I think. Just get it close. Yeah, nice easy putt now.
Nice chip. And after that one, you were
good enough for the par. And yeah, 8 under at this stage. It's looking pretty positive that I'm going to make the cut, I think. Let's try and keep a sort of steady momentum of getting some birdies here and there. Try and maximise consistency.
That's nice off the tee. Okay, about 170 yards to the pin.
So hit that fast. That's to the left.
And this is your third shot.
Oof, okay. Ooh.
Nice.
So I went with a lot of backspin on that to try and slow it down.
3-footer.
And it did sort of work, and I got it over the hill as well, or the big slope before the pin, but it's a par there. Okay.
Now let's see what happens here on the 10th.
And that's a 3 under front 9 again.
Nice.
Same as the last round. It's a bit more of a consistent 3 under as opposed to the other one. I got an eagle on the last one, but I got double bogey as well. Okay, so I'm going to have to go with this and add backspin. Something I tend to do is under-hit the ball, so I've decided to club up.
Nice work. That was some good golf.
So yeah, that's
Okay,
worked
here we
out
go for the
nicely as
birdie.
well.
This putt's good so far.
And that's a good putt as well. There we go. So we've got a
Great job
birdie.
in there for birdie.
But yeah, going a little bit more aggressive with the club
All right.
helped me there.
9 under is your score.
And yeah, 9 under at this stage is looking pretty positive.
Here we go. Time to kick it off on the 11th hole.
Only 95%, but it's looking like it's going to be in a pretty decent position. Yeah, happy.
This one's around 110 yards to the pin.
Sand wedge, add quite a lot of loft to it, so it wants to go over here, but then, of course, this bit's going to make it go that way. Hold on, so if I want to go this way, and then, okay, it's a bit awkward because of the way the wind's aiming. Oh, that was a bad shot. Doesn't matter in the end.
Yeah, don't know what that was. Just a little off on that approach.
Right.
Okay, here's our third shot.
Overthought it, probably. Hopefully goes quite close. Skidded past it quite a bit, but we're okay,
Drop
I think.
this, it could save par.
Yeah, there's not much movement here at all, actually. There we go. The bead did move it,
That'll do just nice.
but it just made it more centered, which is, well, obviously I corrected for that, so that's great. Okay.
Okay, 9 under is the current score.
So 4 under for the round, 9 under for the tournament so far. Pretty average going.
Got a headwind to deal with on this hole.
Yeah, I'm playing decent golf,
hit that one well.
I'd say. But yeah, not
Safely
quite
on the
promo
green.
mark golf at the moment.
All right, here's a 22-footer.
Oh, it's close, but it's not going to get there. That's fine.
So close.
That's fine. There we go. So it's a
Sitting
par.
right there at 9 under par after that hole.
And yeah, still with the consistency, playing pretty good golf, really.
And not a long par 4 on this one.
Okay. So hopefully this just goes into the middle of this fairway. Is that what you call it?
Nicely
I guess it is the fairway.
And here's our second shot on the 13th.
I'm going to try and flop shot this, which I haven't been doing as much because of the firm greens, etc. They've been bouncing a bit too aggressively, but that's worked all right.
8 feet to the cup. This putt's tracking.
Good
If that
enough. There you go.
drops, it, marks down your 5th birdie.
That's a good
so far
birdie again.
today. Okay, after that one, you're
So yeah.
right there at 10 under.
Yeah, so 10 under, so 5 under through both on both rounds so far. So 500 first round, 500 this one, but I've got
Best of luck
more
getting
holes
it
to go
close on
here,
this
so
one.
hopefully that means I could potentially improve on that. Okay, so if I add some backspin, not backspin, some loft to this, it's tough. I don't know how much the wind's going to affect a pitch shot. It's always a dilemma I tend to have.
No, that's no
Yeah,
good.
it didn't affect it
Bunker.
really at all in this case.
No, that's okay. That's okay. We'll get on the green, maybe on the next shot. This is very, very sandy in this.
I haven't really done many bunker shots, actually.
Good job getting out of that bunker. Little work left to do, but nothing serious.
I'm
Good
usually
luck on
quite
this one.
confident in my
Par
bunker
save, possibly.
play. It wasn't the best shot I've hit.
Ouch.
And
right by the
unfortunately, I've lost one of my shots, which is what I was saying when I was saying I'm
hole.
5
let's
under
head to the
already.
next.
Well, now I'm on 4 under again.
Score is currently 9 under par.
Frustrating. But yeah, it's misreading the pitch shot. But the wind,
This
I
one
find
up
it
on the
tough
15th hole.
to do that. I should have just done it without account for the wind at all. But then I was sort of thinking if I don't do
Good job.
that, it could have blown right
Got
over and
about
gone into the
220 yards
into the
to go.
river or the lake or whatever it is, the sea. Gone a bit too far to
Good
the
little kick
right.
left here.
As long as it gets over all these hills and stuff, okay. It's It's a decent
Setting
position.
up for our third shot.
Add quite a lot of spin to this. Bring it up towards the hole. Okay.
Good job with that chip shot. And this one's for bird.
Pretty much worked out the way I was hoping at the end of that one.
10 under par at
So
the
we're
moment.
back to 10 under. So we cancelled out that bogey. And yeah, so we're 10 under through 15 holes.
Okay, wind's picking up a bit. We got a
Oh,
headwind
no, sorry.
on this one.
5 under through 15 holes of this round. Yeah, we're 10 under. Oh, yeah, that's okay. We're 10 under through both rounds so far.
Alrighty, second shot on the 16th.
I'm going to put it there. I'm going to. Oh, is the 4-iron affected by the loft in a good way? I don't know if it makes it go more of a distance. I did some fade instead to it. It's not quite worked out, but it's okay actually. It's all right.
This one's your third.
Oof. Okay.
Okay, this one for par.
Well, there's not much going on with the beads here. Good enough.
Nicely
Okay.
played.
Okay, so it's a par again. 2 more holes to go. We're 5
10
under.
after that one.
Or 10 under for both rounds.
Here we go. Hole number 17, ready to go.
It's a decent strike right there. And it's comfortably into the fairway.
Setting up here 145 yards away.
So it looks like it's this one. Add a little bit of loft. So pitching wedge into 8 mile an hour of wind. 101% power.
This is looking good so far.
Decent.
Nice shot.
Yeah, pretty good,
into
that.
this green. Good work. And here we go. This one for birdie.
Oh, just about.
Amazing.
Yes. There we go. We needed that one. 11 under.
And after that one, it's 11 under par for you.
Okay. So that's all right. 11 under at this stage. I should probably be making the cut. I'd imagine pretty comfortably
Going
now.
Right in our face on this one.
I'd be very surprised if I didn't make the cut. Add a bit.
Swing didn't feel right.
That was not a good shot. Oh, where's it going? Oh, well, it's not in the
Wayward on
bunker.
approach.
Okay.
That's all right, though. Here's our second shot on the 18th.
Oh, that's bounced nicely. It's a bit far. I might get a bogey, unfortunately, to finish the round.
Wouldn't that be nice to save par on this one?
Would be nice to save par. I'd love it. Oh, it's not turning enough. Oh,
No.
disappointing.
Okay.
It's
and
just
the
a bad
bogey
shot.
putt drops,
Like,
and
yeah,
that
cost
will
me
do it
that.
for your
Cost me a
round.
lot there. So it's 10 under, so it's 5 under
Okay,
both
we're
rounds.
finishing up
It's
our
going to be in a
round.
very average
10
week,
under
it looks
par for
like.
you.
But
And that's gonna
it's
do it
okay.
for me.
I
My
think we
job's
should
done.
make the cut
Hopefully,
anyway
see you again around here real
with that
soon.
one. So that's positive. We'll make the cut, but I don't know. It doesn't look like it's going to be a week where we're going to be getting any promo marks. So we'll just play our game and see what we do in the next 2 rounds. But yeah, until then, I'll see you very soon. Goodbye.